Once upon a time in Spain there was a bull, and his name was Ferdinand. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together, but not Ferdinand. He liked to sit quietly in his favorite spot in the pasture under the cork tree and smell the flowers. As the years went by and Ferdinand and the other bulls grew up big and strong, they wanted to be picked to fight in the bullfights in Madrid. But not Ferdinand. He was happy sitting under the cork tree smelling the flowers. One day 5 men came wearing funny hats to pick the fastest, roughest bull to fight in Madrid. All the bulls ran around snorting and butting, leaping and jumping so that the men would think that they were the strongest and fiercest. But not Ferdinand. He was headed towards the cork tree, but he did not look where he was sitting. And instead of sitting on the nice cool grass, he sat on a bumblebee. Well, if you were a bumblebee and a bull sat on you, what would you do? You would sting him. And that's just what happened to Ferdinand. Whoa, did it hurt. Ferdinand jumped up with a snort. He ran around, puffing and snorting, butting and pawing the ground as if he were crazy. When the 5 men saw this, they all shouted with joy. They found their bull. So off they went to Madrid. And on that day there was a parade. Flags were flying, bands were playing, and all the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. Entering the bull ring was the bandoleros, the picadors, and the handsome matador, wearing his red cape, looking very handsome as he bowed to the ladies with the flowers in their hair. Then came the bull. And you know who that was? Ferdinand. They called him Ferdinand the Fierce. The bandoleros, the picadors, the matador were scared stiff of Ferdinand as he ran to the middle of the ring. And the crowd shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers in all the lovely ladies' hair, and he sat down quietly and smelled. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled. Everyone was angry, and most of all the matador. He cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. And for all I know, he is sitting there still, under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers, and he's very happy.